Oh wait, check the hair, right. Okay, wait, cut!
Cut!
And action! So your name, sir, was?
Rob.
Rob, I'm here with Rob and Greg in Piccadilly Gardens. As you can see, Rob's been on a 2-week freedom tour around the country. There's a massive banner there saying, "What's next?" And we've had a very good conversation about it.
Come and join us.
Come and say hello to him. I'm going to post this video today, this afternoon. So you probably still see him and you'll be here tomorrow.
And look us up, and we're going to try and change this system that's killing us all. If you want to get involved in that, please do.
And you know the best thing is as well, we'll get Rob back in, but for Greg here, I'm not even like squatting down to chat to him.
What did you say? Normally sized. It's nice to see a normally sized person.
A normal heighted person. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, guys. Bye bye. See ya, Rob.
See you later. Thanks very much.
You're welcome. Why are they all dressed in black?
This means so much to me. I've been coming around Swinton so many times looking for you. Honest to God, mate. Respect.
God bless you and thanks for watching, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. As promised, guys, here you go. Some more gnarled old olive trees. Very old one, this one. Although, let me just confirm. Olive. A couple more. And here we go. They seem to like the stumpy little bonsai tree style olives. Well, there you go. Most people don't realize this, but most people don't realize anything. But the most popular small tree that they have in these boxes all around Manchester is the olive tree. These aren't the oldest ones I've seen, but they're still a little bit old. And when you have the white dove holding out an olive branch, this is what they mean. Obviously it comes from some very old histories in different parts of the world to Manchester, but it's very nice to see so many olive trees here. I'm going to try and find you a more gnarled one, a gnarled old twig. And I know there's something in a shade of grey, something in between, and I can always change my name if that's what you need. 22 people died at the arena bombings in Manchester when that Libyan double agent trained up by MI6 to hurt Gaddafi assets turned on the Brits. Because, and that happened, there's one company that got absolutely shafted, absolutely destroyed in the commission, the independent inquiry into the arena bombings, and that company was Shosek Security Guards. Because they were all laid, didn't give a shit. Fucking big guy praying, walking around doing his prayers with a big backpack. Nah, don't want to be racist, don't want to get involved. Ah, I'll go for a 3-hour lunch break. Whatever, it's only the lives of people going to a concert. So with that in mind, I saw a guy sat down on the ground, muttering to himself with a large backpack, with a small metal device, with some pill batteries. And he had copper wiring that he was twirling round this device with his penknife. And there was some armed cops walking past, and I said to them, look, can you just check out the guy on the ground? He's building something. Turns out he was using the copper wire to do some addition to his harmonica. Of course, he just chose to do it in a crazy way to make the Veitch think he was a fucking, I don't know, crackhead bomber. Anyway, enjoy the peaceful video. This is called No Touch. Only in Manchester is it okay to assemble a very intricate crack pipe and have your crack just sat there in the middle of the street. Behind me, the two armed cops, I saw them respond because the guy on the ground with his backpack, he was using a Swiss Army knife to make something out of copper cables, and there was some little device he was playing with. So I told the cops because
He's just repairing a broken harmonica.
thank God it's only a broken harmonica.
Yeah, yeah.
But did I do the right thing telling you guys? It just looked weird.
Yeah.
Copper wires with a knife. I didn't know what he was building. I thought it was something
It's a harmonica.
with copper wire. What's the copper wire for?
Don't know. I don't fix harmonicas.
No,
All right,
neither do I.
mate. Well,
Thanks.
well,
It's just for my
well,
YouTube. It's in my YouTube. I do
Yeah,
like
that's
it.
fine,
No worries.
that's fine.
Cheers, guys. Anyway, so there you go. So this guy's on Friday night in Manchester, making sure the young people respect the social
And the
distancing.
Lord is great, thank God. Amen, sir.
Thank you. Children are so much wiser than adults because children work on their inner moral intuition, and if they're loved and fed and watered and allowed to play and have a good time, children can often teach you much humility and wisdom. You know, when we're trying to talk about or specify, single out very large concepts, very big meta-narratives, sometimes it's good to ask a child what they think, or get a child to write you top 10 things that they love. And I swear to God, you will not find fighting or war or conflict or anything bad that grown-ups do on that list. There will be things like their friends, their mummy, their daddy, their brother, their sister, playtime, food, milkshakes, travel, doggies, kitty cats, parrots, little birds. These are the things that children like. And one may argue, you know, if we're trying to specify, to use that great word again, what the good is, maybe instead of turning to philosophy or psychology or neuroscience or religion, we can turn to a little child and say, kid, what's good? The kid will smile at you, maybe giggle, and say, good is good. Being good is good. And that's all you need to know. You know, there's great advantages to my videoing in terms of an ability to learn about myself. And I meet a lot of very nice people, very decent people on a daily basis. Just this morning there was a guy with his son. Great energy. I was with the baby and with Leo, and the guy pulls over, calls me over, and him and his son beaming with happiness for saying hello and how much they like the videos. And that means everything. It means everything to me. Because, I mean, there's heartfelt communication between human beings. I mean, what the fuck else is there? There isn't anything else. So, I'm very blessed. I have 3 children. The fact that they're more moral and intuitively wise than I am keeps me very humble. They are better people than I am. And I think in our world of increasing self-obsession with influencers, Instagrammers, Twitch streamers, OnlyFans models. There is a very strong impression to young people that they should be self-obsessed, self-loving, self-exalting. They are the king. But you'll find that if you want to be happy, you got to be humble. You know, it's the way of the self-obsession to think you are the big all that. Well, wait till your first tragedy strikes you in your life. Wait till the first bit of loss or grief or mourning hits you. Then we'll see what the big man you are. They say in every major religion you should meditate on death every day, like actual death of the body. Maybe not of the soul, but your deed. You're out. You're on planet Earth. You're no longer on planet Earth. They say meditate on that every day. And there's many very good passages from every major religion that will discuss death, because obviously it's one of the major worries of mankind, of people. But that's quite a dramatic thing to think about. So I've got some smaller advice for you on a Friday. Some easier advice. So instead of meditating on death, which is, shall we say, a bit scary, a bit final, I want you to meditate today, Friday afternoon, on the thought that maybe everything you think and everything you believe is totally wrong. Now, I'm not asking you to destroy your convictions and become a flip-floppy, kind of like wishy-washy, nothing matters. But you will never be any closer to the truth if you're not humble enough to admit that you may actually be very wrong. Because guess what? You're not all-knowing. You're not all-powerful. You did not create the universe, you personally. And so you don't know everything. And just pick up any history book. All of history, all of human recorded history is absolutely littered with examples of people going crazy, doing the wrong thing, thinking they were helping, when in fact they were turning the world into hell. So you don't need to meditate on death. I know we're all going to die, but it's very important for you to be humble enough to know that everything you believe, your most closely kept, real core beliefs could be completely wrong. Now, whether you're a religious person, whether you're a scientist, whether you're a philosopher, whether you're just a regular Joe, you're just an average guy walking around with a job, a kid, a wife, or none of those things, you're just a regular guy walking around, or a regular woman walking around. Unless you're prepared to admit that everything you know could be totally wrong, then your ego is gonna, and your arrogance, your lack of humility will prevent you from knowing any deeper truth. I read a joke online on one of the social networks saying that books will ruin you. You know, saying that people know things intuitively, books will corrupt you, they'll turn you into a degenerate. You'll read, next thing you know, you'll believe evil is okay, and you'll believe black is white, and on is off, and sky is ground, and all these other opposites. And it reminded me a bit of obviously my rant at the start, saying that kids know better than we do about a lot of things. When in doubt, turn to your kid. So, child, shall I invest 12% of my gross salary in Asia Pacific high distress company shares, or should I just put it into a standard FTSE 100 tracker, stocks and shares ISA here in the UK? And my son, who's 8, he goes, "Dad, have you capped your derivatives exposure in your portfolio?" And I said, "Well, no, son." And he goes, "There's your mistake." Now I'm talking absolute nonsense now, but you get what I'm saying. Turn to your children, no matter how young they are, even if they can't talk. Look in your kids' eyes. There's the answer. Kids default to love. Kids default to forgiveness. Kids default to mercy. And the fact that they automatically turn towards these right ways of being is all the evidence I need that children are better people than grown-ups. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying the 4K 60 frames per second walk around Market Street. We started around here. We're gonna go deep. We're gonna try and have it totally peaceful because I'm done. Done with the shouty, done with the conflict. I know I've said this at least 12 times on my channel, but I'm done. Conflict doesn't bring you closer to the truth. Fighting with people, no matter how wrong they are, isn't gonna make them more right when you're there fighting them. Just gonna let you guys enjoy the sights and sounds for a bit. I'm not gonna talk anymore. Hey, did you see the video I did of you guys? Yeah, man. One sec. Very nice chat with Greg and Rob, and the question is, what is next? I'm going to keep my mouth shut, let you enjoy the sights and sounds of Piccadilly Gardens on a Friday afternoon. Olive branch, olive. What's Biafra? Biafra. Biafra. As a country, Biafra. Yes. Is it in Nigeria right now? Yes. And you, South Nigeria, you guys are different than the government, are you different and everything?
We are the occupation under Nigeria.
I understand.
We are actually trying to get our own independence.
Independence, yeah.
Because Biafra was there before Nigeria became Nigeria.
Okay.
It is Britain.
It's okay if I film?
because of the oil. Yes,
okay?
you can take a picture.
Thank you. So Biafra, just tell the people Biafra is in Nigeria?
Biafra is in the southeast of Nigeria. Biafra was a country before Nigeria became Nigeria.
I see.
It is Britain that mixed us together because of the Biafran oil.
I see.
So Britain is after the oil, and that is why they don't want us to go and have our own country.
And
so,
if you were an independent country, would you be rich oil country?
yes, we will definitely be, but we are not actually interested in the riches. We are interested in our freedom. Our
Freedom,
leader
of
is
course.
currently in prison in Nigeria.
Oh, is he?
They have abducted him last week while he was in transit to come to the UK from Kenya. So the
Okay.
Kenyan government got money from Nigeria government,
Oh, did they?
but
Yeah.
the Nigerian government said it is Britain that tells them to abduct our leader and kill him immediately.
I
And
see.
then they would have now killed us, our people back home. They would have killed them. But unfortunately, it didn't happen like that. So we are now fighting for our leader's freedom. We
Okay.
want Britain to intervene because our leader is a British citizen.
Yeah.
And because he's a British citizen, Britain has to intervene to bring him out. Because there was no, how can I say, there was no communication between Kenya and Nigeria. There was no, what do you call that thing when when somebody is a fugitive? You need actually, he must be an Interpol. Our leader was not a fugitive.
There was no arrest warrant or anything?
Nothing
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah.
that's the word.
I see.
Nothing like that, but they just hand him over.
Well, ladies, thank you, because I didn't know about Biafra. 10,000 people will watch this video and they will learn about Biafra. So thank you, ladies.
Very much.
Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye. See ya. I will do. Good luck. I hope you get your independence. Thank you. Nice ladies. Had you ever heard of Biafra? I didn't know what Biafra was. Apparently it's a very oil-rich part of Nigeria that was just clamped onto Nigeria by the British just for ease of colonialism. Let's make it easier for them, you know. It's a very common story across Africa. When the Europeans left, they just forced a lot of tribes into the same nation together, and next thing you know, massive civil wars. Some of them never-ending civil wars, like Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo. Tell me a year where the Congo has not been in a civil war. Very sad. Anyway, that's our tour, guys. That's the tour. Hope you enjoyed it. That's Piccadilly Gardens. We'll point it back towards the musicians. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. Have a great weekend. None of us know how disconcerting peace could be if we believed in it, if we tried it, if we actually put our balls where our words are. You know, all these words we read from the big religions. If we actually put our balls down and try to be peaceful when people are attacking us, then who knows what kind of heaven we could have here on earth. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. Totally peaceful. A viewer of mine emailed me, friendly guy, we'll call him Jay. He's been stopped 4 times by policemen today in the city centre. I've come out to try and find these so-called police. No, they are police. But he's filmed the flyers, he sent me some photographs and video. The operation in the city centre is called Operation Servitor. Identical to Operation Perseus last year, but it's been renamed because a bit controversial, having a Greek mythological figure whose job was to kill evil people as they're arresting crackheads. So Operation Servitor. I was wondering why the city centre was so peaceful and clean, and I've not been harassed and had people scream death threats at me from across the street. It's thanks to the GMP, but can they actually keep it permanently clean? We shall see.